Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another live stream. Turn that down.
Whoops.
Fish Tropic, welcome. Sandy Farrell, Vibes Aquatics. Matt, welcome. So yesterday was the last day of school, so today I had the day off. Olivia had to go to school for a review, but I had the day off.
Except for the 3 more days you have to go.
5 more days I have to go.
Oh, so it's not really that.
The day off was nice.
Mystery Snail Guardians?
I have to make some cultures, too. Not tonight, though. Just sometime this week. And then I have to split my roach colony. And then order some new live foods so I can do some new cultures.
Silver Creek? Nano Aquarium guy?
Silver Creek, welcome.
And
Nano Aquarium guy.
I got a message from a girl who told me a story.
Yes. Not right now, though.
Oh.
When more people are here.
They're here.
No. But today I went to the store. So I got these. These, we were on the clearance aisle for a little while. Like, my mother was shopping. I was just, like, looking through. And they had these cute little cards. So, like, I'm going to put these in, like, the order boxes and, like, write things on them, I guess. Which will take more time, but maybe I'll, like, when I get the orders, maybe I'll write something out. So I ain't going to do it when I'm downstairs. I'll just have the cards. Guarantee I'm going to forget it, but, like, cute little things. They're like 90 cents for 48 of them, so I got one. Oh, wow.
Leo Aquatics?
It's an investment.
Coral Works?
Coral Works, welcome. Leo Aquatics, welcome.
Have you ever cultured
Mealworms or waxworms before, or black soldier fly larva? I've done mealworms and waxworms. I'm trying to get some more live foods, but yet again, I have to make more room where I am. So sometime this week, since I'm off school forever, I'm going to start ordering. I'm great at ordering stuff online. Because as long as I don't look at my bank account, I'll order whatever I want. So I'll probably place some orders this weekend for just random stuff. And then I'll have some more reptile foods and some more fish foods. And boom. Then I'll start getting the fish tanks cleaned. Then we can breed some fish. And then we'll have fish available. Then it'll take off.
Leo? Nathan?
There's a guy nearish me, that has a whole heated warehouse where he breeds the black soldier flies with like little airlocks of bug netting and stuff. Tons of redworms and such too. Well, that's pretty cool. Yeah, exactly, Jenna. If you don't look at your bank account, then you ain't gotta worry how much money you have. Because if you look at your bank account, you'll be like, ooh, I gotta stop spending. If you don't look, it's like, you could just have the mindset that you have a ton of money and then spend it all. So, my father gets home from work today and we had a surprise for him. So, we've missed a lot of camp. But on Friday, I have...
So we opted to miss more.
If we're not at camp, we can't see how great camp is going. Then we don't have to feel like we're missing out. So Friday we have tests. I have a test in the morning. It gets over at 11. And then Olivia will get home at like 3. So there's really... We could go up that evening. But we have to be back home at 7 a.m. on Saturday. Well, by 7 a.m. Saturday. For a work party at the gun range. And that gets over at 1. And
John McKenzie.
And apparently, like last night, they said, my mother said something about a gun show in Vermont. So I looked it up. And it's Saturday and Sunday. Sunday's 9 to 3. So I was home today. So my mother and I figured out that we were going to go.
Plotted. Schemed.
We were scheming. And so we're going to go on Sunday for Father's Day. And it's a gun show. There'll be lots of things. So that's where the don't look at your bank account really comes in. Because, like, there's quite a few things I know I could buy there if there's things there.
Cash money makes the deals. Steven?
So I'm just, like, not going to look at my bank account for a little while. But I got to go to the bank and withdraw cash. So I can, like,
make the deal.
Then if I find something, I can, like, pass him money. And he'd be like, "Woo, will you take this?" or whatever. Because I don't feel like it's illegal if I go buy a gun from somebody's table. There's 158 foot tables of vendors. Of all things. Swords, knives, guns, whatever.
Sticks, rocks.
Yep. Anything.
Oh, you got it. Silver Creek asked if your sister was older or younger. If your older sister was older or younger.
Oh. Yeah, she's 16. I'm 14. But I'm excited. Are you excited?
Yep. And there's more people here. You could tell the other story that you sent to me.
Oh, yeah. I got an email from Eddie's Aquarium, which is like an hour that way. And they're looking for a supplier of live foods cultures. So I emailed them back. I'm waiting to hear from them. Buying a rifle for Dave for Father's Day? No. I'll buy the tickets for him to get in the door, and then he can waste his money in the, like, while we're looking around. Because after I buy something, I'm not going to have any money left. Because if there's 150 tables, I'm bound to find something I don't need.
I'd like to get sights for my Glock. And I also would...
I want to get sights for my Glock.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll have reloading supplies. That'd be nice. We can reload all the 12. And maybe they'll have a 12 gauge there, too. That would be like the crossroads of the world. Right there.
Yeah, so supplying Eddie's Aquarium would be kind of cool.
It would be.
Step in the direction of, right?
Yep. But yeah, I didn't even know gun shows were a thing. Like,
for the longest time, they weren't. Nothing was a thing.
Well, like, fish shows, obviously, we go to those. But, like, gun shows are pretty cool, too.
They're comic book shows. You can go to anywhere.
That's something my sister would go to. Rachel. She goes to, like, those Comic-Con things. She's like, oh my god, I met this dude. Is he famous?
Yeah.
In the nerd world. Today I went to the store and I got mothballs, too. Our Dollar General has a dollar aisle, and I don't know what we were on there for.
It was cheap, so I bought them.
Honestly, I don't even know why. But, started off with I found the moisture eliminators. And I was like, they looked too useful to pass up, so I got some. And they were $1. So I got, I got 2 of them. Want to use it for the gun cabinet to keep the moisture out because I'm crafty. Nifty, actually. But I'm going to put it in there later.
The upstate killifish swap, I don't remember. I think there was it was either a gun class or a gun show going on next door. Something was going on there.
Yeah. The first time we went there.
Yeah, this Holcomb, our governor, is anti people living in New York. I don't know. She's against anything and everything.
But we're going to Vermont. That's exciting. It's like middle of June, too. It's kind of crazy that the year's half over.
Yep.
But yeah. He was talking about, like, earlier in the year, he was like, I want to go to Vermont sometime this summer. Well, we're going to go.
Mike B. Oh, not Mike B.
Mike and...
No, it's our aquatic universe with Mike and Maritza.
Oh, yep.
Sorry, I read it wrong. Yeah, so it'll be a cool trip. It's only an hour and 25 minutes away from us.
Yeah, hour and a half.
But the good thing about the year being almost half over is we're that much closer to the Clash, baby.
Yeah, but we don't have any fish available yet.
Buy some, take them over, sell them.
It's not how we roll. We'll have lots of live foods, though, no matter what.
Yeah, there'll be lots of live foods. Oh, and the Macros almost had babies again. There's 7, 6, 7
new ones.
new ones in there. So that's kind of cool.
Yep.
So we got those guys. They're doing good. We always have kittens. We could take them.
We could if anybody wants to trade. You have some nice fish. You can have as many kittens as you want. We really need to get to some
There's 7
fish conventions. We haven't went to any fish conventions this year.
I don't think there's been any close by.
One in Queensbury.
Yeah, but that one already happened.
Yeah. Then there was one in Saratoga, too.
Oh.
Yeah.
Been busy.
Sure. The next work party should be on Sunday.
But it's on Saturday.
Move it to Sundays. If Tom's there this Saturday, you should ask him how many more Saturdays he's got. And then we should move it to Sunday so we don't gotta miss the whole year of camp. Because you were complaining last year how we missed a lot of camp and how next year we're not gonna miss as much camp. And like, last year was 1 weekend there, 1 weekend gone, 1 weekend there, 1 weekend gone. This year we were there 1 weekend. And that was it. It was a holiday weekend. But that was it.
Yeah.
Because somebody's like, yeah, let's do it on Saturday.
Well, they started this Saturday. I just kept up the tradition. And now that the momentum's there.
We can't take our foot off the gas now.
That's right.
Then you could just move it to Sunday.
The momentum's there and everyone's still excited, so.
Everyone's excited. It's been the same, like 10 people. 7
Through
people.
it. Well, everyone that still shows up. Let's push through it and get it done.
Last time we were in the soaking rain, it was me and like 3 dudes were moving brush from like the driveway. It has to get opened up so then big trucks can get through at the gun range. And I was like pulling brush and stuff, and it's like downpouring, and we all are like soaked, but we're like finishing chopping up this tree. It's a quadruple tree.
Joe told me.
What?
He said that Bryce cut the tree down, and it went down, and it was kind of hung up, and John was just standing there, and you walked over right past John, grabbed the tree, and dragged it right past him. I thought it was funny.
Yeah, that happened. It was so funny. But they cut down this big tree, and they're like waiting for me to move the end of it, and it was like super heavy. I was like, dang. All three of them were on the little end, and John's like shoving it into the machine, but not the machine, like the side of the machine, because it's on an angle. And like this end's gotta come around, so it's like going straight into the chipper. And it's like a huge tree. But yeah, I remember that.
You got it.
Yeah, I got it a lot.
And it was raining.
I was soaked.
I was dry.
Bryce was soaked, but like the eaves were like running off, and he's like catching all the water in his hands, and he's like splashing on himself. I'm like,
He wanted to seem like he did something.
he wanted to look more soaked than he was.
He was overheating from frustration. Rattle trap.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was nice and dry in the excavator. Him and Tom. But
Told her. Most valuable lesson she can learn. Is it better to be the guy pulling brush or the guy in the excavator?
The guy pulling brush. Pulling brush is easy.
I actually kind of like that.
Pulling brush is easy, and you're not going to sweat because you're like in the pouring rain. Although, if it's hot out, then you get the air conditioning.
Yeah.
So it's like a, you know. But it was a little wet. And we didn't stop home afterwards. We went straight up to camp. So I was like soaked for that. But it's okay. Actually felt nice because like the sun came out. The sun was a little warm. And I broke the lawnmower.
It's been unseasonably cold here this year. Cool. It's actually really nice for working outside.
Yeah.
It's perfect for working outside.
It was only hot for like 3 days.
It is kind of odd this year.
Well, because the snow melted pretty early and it got super hot for a couple days, and then it was like back down to regular. Like I think it was like 2 weeks where it was like really hot one week, cold and hot, and then it's just been cool. Because we're like, we have to bring the AC up. Like, no, we don't need it next week. It's nice for leaving your window open. Then you wake up and it's nice and cold. Or, no, you go to bed and your room is like freezing cold, but you curl up in your nice toasty blanket. And you go to bed. Or you fall asleep on the couch. We had a meeting for the gun club yesterday. And I was like so tired because Monday night it was Sky Zone night at school. And it was 3:30 to 7:30. So it was 4 hours of jumping on trampolines and basketball and whatever. And I was like super tired. And we had to drop. Well, then we went to go get ice cream. And I got this like chocolate mint ice cream. It was so good. Amber took a big old bite out of it. She was like, "Oh, that's so good." Then we had to drop off Jake, one of my friends, off at his house. And like Jake got out, went into his house, and we were like pulling out of the driveway as he was like, "I want to say hi to his mom." So then we went back into the driveway and we went and said hi to his mom. And his mom was cooking dinner. So she gave us this big old bowl of hamburger helper. And their spoons are this big. They have shovels for spoons. They were like, "You want some to go? You want to take some back home?" So we ended up having dinner with them, and then we just were talking for a really long time. And then we left, got home around 10, a couple minutes before 10. And I was super tired. I fell asleep, but I had to wake up early the next morning. And then, so I only got like 6 hours of sleep. And that was Tuesday. So I went to school. It was the last day. And we were outside, like, for the longest time. We were watching the softball game. And the sun was just, like, so hot. It was nice when you're walking around. But we had to watch the softball game. So we were just, like, sitting in the sun. It was awful. And came home and I could like still feel the sun beating on me. I was so tired, so I went to bed. It was like 2 hours later. I wake up and he's like standing up, and it was like 6:13. The meeting's at 6:30, and I was like, oh. I got up, walked right out the door.
I was leaving.
You could have went without me.
Then your mother said you had been pissy whining.
I probably would have just kept sleeping. But I woke up and he was just standing there. I literally stood up, put my shoes on, and walked out the door. And I still went to bed pretty early that night. Last night. Oh, I hit my head pretty hard. It still hurts. But not my head. Only this, like, lump that I have on my head. Hurts. Maybe that's why I was tired. Because I have a... I don't know what it's called. Yeah. You should unbolt my other window, though.
Cora's gonna open up a farmer's themed restaurant.
Fine, I'll do it myself. I've been asking for a little while to unbolt my window. I want to have the fresh air. I still made bug bites from last night.
Because you left your window open.
No, from standing out in the grass with you guys, just talking and talking and talking. Then I had to do an order last night. It was pretty easy, quick. Just 2 cultures. But they needed it this week, so I shipped it today. And then we walked. We had to go to the campground down the road and walk a dog. It was such a cute dog. She loves playing. She loves taking sticks off the ground, like throwing them. She's adorable. Her name's Sky.
Okay.
Can't read it.
So you're not okay?
Yes, I am. Yeah. So what are your plans for this week?
Work.
Cat. What, a half a day left to work?
Mm-hmm.
So you're taking a half a day tomorrow and coming home and then going up to camp tomorrow?
Yep. And
Okay.
probably
Last time I mowed in the rain, I broke the mower.
cut some grass here and then
Cut the grass here, then go out there?
no, I'm gonna go cut the grass at camp and then cut the grass here maybe first time, and then Friday I'm gonna go cut some trees. Saturday
Wait.
Clean up and cut some trees.
So you're gonna bring the Craftsman up there, mow with it, and put it on the trailer and come back home?
I'm gonna use the Craftsman to pull the cup get out of. If I have to.
That's so smart.
This way, if I don't have it fixed, I can cut the grass here and then I can always trailer it back, because I think I gotta bring wood up there at some point.
Well, you should ask Sean Maryland tonight. Never mind. I was gonna say, if they're up there, they could give you cash, then you could use it at the gun show. You know how nice that would be? I'm gonna get something nice. So we're not gonna be streaming on Sunday, then. Probably not. Well, we're getting there around 9. I don't know. It depends. It depends on how I feel on Sunday. Maybe I'll be tired from the car ride. We'll see. I think we're leaving around 8, so we'll get there 9:30, 10-ish. And then we'll definitely be there for a while, but, like, why not? We don't have anything else going on Sunday. So, I guess it doesn't matter how long we're there. Depends on what we buy. So we can't buy a gun and bring it back home that day. We have to have it shipped?
No, we can bring it home.
My mother said we can't cross the border with it.
So we have to bring both cases. We have to bring, well, yeah, we probably have to bring both cases.
Well, both cases.
The rifle case and the big case that's on top of the cabinet.
Is it a pistol case?
It's the big pistol case, yeah. But
Oh.
I'll take the foam out of it.
And then put your things in them?
Well, if you buy ammunition,
Oh.
then it can be put in there and locked up and then transported.
Oh, so we can go across the border if it's locked up?
Yep. As long as it's in a case, locked up separately, all that stuff. All that jazz.
Okay. Because if I'm going to buy anything, I'll probably buy ammo. Actually, no, there's no point. If it's cheaper, then probably.
Right.
I have 7 boxes of 243 left. And I have 8 empty boxes. That says a lot. It means you use my gun too much. But if anything, I'll probably buy like shotgun shells. If they're cheap.
Leo's looking for pest nails for the pupper. I don't know if we have an overabundance.
We have a lot of snails, actually.
We do?
Yeah, there's a couple tanks that have a lot of snails.
Okay.
So if you need some, let me know. But I'm excited. We have quite the busy week then. Today was a little sad. I didn't have any projects to do.
Yeah, it's a good idea, Cora.
I mean, I could have done, like water changes and stuff, but I was kind of tired still from yesterday. So I just took a shower and then I went, we went and picked Olivia up and went shopping a little bit. Yeah.
Right at this point, we have so many clay throwers. I mean, an antique, a good deal on an antique one would be cool, but we'll see.
We have so many clay throwers. We have 2.
Yeah, and then the other one's coming, and then someone else was gonna.
Oh yeah, there was one donated.
There was one donated.
Yeah.
Keys?
But that's for the range down there. Still, we have free access until we mess up, and then they kick us out.
No, I don't think so.
I think so.
Maybe you.
You. Because you meander off without the red light on.
I do. But the range was close, so it's okay.
Mm-hmm. So yeah. I'm excited. Tomorrow, I can mow the grass.
Yep.
And Friday, I have my Regents. Saturday's a work party, and Sunday we get to go to Vermont. I'm excited. I'm excited to go to Vermont because I've never been to Vermont or to a gun show. Who knows what I'm gonna buy?
No, but you're doing pretty good in the whole, like, Northeast stuff.
Northeast?
Yeah. Connecticut, New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania.
That's all I'll ever go.
I don't know about that. Kittery Trading Post up in Maine is pretty hot.
We're not going up there.
It's not that far.
Okay, I'll schedule a trip for your next birthday.
Next year?
Yep.
That's a perfect idea.
Oh, okay. You gonna save up money?
No.
Oh, okay. Why not?
Next year is when I buy the 1911.
No.
I've planned out my life.
The 1911 is gonna be sold. You should treat yourself to a birthday. Never mind. Don't. Save your money for the Rutland trip.
Okay.
And then buy something dumb there. If you got anything left over, then go get a 12 gauge.
Can't.
Yes.
I got to put that on my mother's kidder.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll buy a 12. I'll buy half a 12 gauge. I'll put a down payment.
Who knows what you'll find?
Maybe I'll come home with a 7mm08. Wood. Used. There's going to be used guns there, so that'd be nice. Maybe I could find something like mine. But not like a 243. Because that's lame. I have to get something different. Like, something nobody has. Or just, we don't have. Because Olivia's got a 243 too. And you got a 30-30. So I can't get something that you have. I have to, like, get something separate. It actually works out nice because if Olivia needs ammo, then, like, benefits me too. Sometimes.
The reviews on Rock Island and Citadel aren't actually that bad for both of those. And Ruger and Springfield actually make a fairly inexpensive one.
What?
1911.
Oh. Well, there's one at the store near us. I'm more excited to go to Vermont than you are.
No, that's not true.
Yes, that is true. I've been looking for the right thing to waste my money on. And this is the perfect thing. I'll probably waste too much money on it. But that's okay. Things happen. I'm gonna come home with a bazooka. As long as it fits in my mother's car, I'm gonna get it. So in the back seat, like, there's the two big seats and there's a small middle seat. It folds down to be a console, so we could fit, like, cases through there. We could just come home with, like, full stacked up car. It's only an hour and a half ride, so doesn't matter how uncomfortable you are.
No,
Fill the car up.
I'm looking at I was looking at another 9mm, and I was looking at the 1911 and 9mm. Then it kind of makes it easy just to stock up on 9mm. You can just buy it in bulk
They might
packs.
have some.
Right, you could just buy it in bulk packs. But
Well, it's different for you guys because, like, you guys could get 9mm at Vermont because you guys go through a box each whenever you go up there. But, like, 243, it's different because I don't really need it. You guys have to practice just in case there's an intruder.
right.
I don't really have to practice, but I can't get rusty. So, I use my 243 too much.
Well, depending on the model, some of those HKs aren't that bad. But the SIG, actually pretty nice. But I do like that Taurus.
Taurus
A lot better.
GX.
GX4.
Jeez. It's fancy. But, like, you guys would need a lot of 9mm because you have to practice. And she's got to practice for her thing. And you both have to practice just in case anything happens. Because it's like you never know when you're going to need to use your pistol. For, like, my rifle, I just need it for hunting season.
I actually watched a video on, is it Hickok 45?
Oh,
and
great.
He had 12 of them, just pocket pistols. And
It's going to be us.
he had like 12 pocket pistols.
It's generating. It's
carry
like, this is the year, I guess, because
What are you talking about?
all the guns in the gun cabinet. You just said that dude had like 12 of the guns.
Oh, yeah, pocket pistols.
Yeah.
Is what he had. Because Stephen was talking about a Ruger pocket pistol. But he was narrowing them down on all sorts of different ones he would actually carry. But he carries them all at different times, depending on what he's doing and where he's going. Yes, Sandy likes the Kimber. I know. It's out of stock. So I have another week at least to save
Well,
up
the
money
dude
for
at
it.
the dude at Adirondack Gun Range has it for sale, so could get it there.
What?
The Kimber.
No, they're not there either.
The dude has the Kimber though. That's how she like saw it
Yes.
because he had the Kimber.
They're out of stock there too. Plus, they're
Oh.
slightly less expensive
Wow. Okay.
at
243.
your uncle's store.
That's a mini sniper rifle there. It's super nice. The scope on it is like the best. I'm scared like if I get a new gun and it like comes with a scope on it, it's not gonna meet my expectations because I have a $400 scope on this gun right now. And like I'm not gonna go and buy a $400 scope. But it like came on the gun. It was $100 for him to throw in the scope. It's so nice though. So nice. So if I find like another gun, like if I order one from Gary, get one at the gun show, whatever, and it comes with a scope, it's like not gonna be the same.
No.
It'd be so sad.
You are definitely not gonna. Well, I don't
That's
know.
like because I started off strong with my expectations. I have like this really nice scope, really nice gun. If I get like a gun with a different scope, maybe it'll be crusty, like your 22. I can't even see through that thing.
Yeah, I gotta clean it.
Well, like you look through it, it's only like a little dot. Maybe I'll find another deal like that again.
Oh yeah, it's always possible. And next time I see him, I'm gonna ask him if he's got any scopes because he doesn't sell his rifles with scopes on them. So
Only to me because he likes me.
So if he's got any scopes, maybe for sale, I can bring them up.
Yeah, that's a great idea actually.
Oh yeah, there's a boatload of pistols these days in the $500 to $700 range. I mean, really nice ones.
My uncle owns a gun shop, so we can get deals on things. Only for so long though.
Yep. Because he was mad and he was going to close the store.
There's like so many different views on this thing because he was like.
And now he wants to change it.
Because once Brandon leaves the state, then like the shop has to close down. But he was gonna transfer it over to his name, but it was too much paperwork. And then he was like, December 31st, the store's getting shut down. And then he was asking about the paperwork or whatever. So who knows what's gonna happen? I'm sure he's gonna keep it open.
I'm sure it will.
Just in case.
That Kimber's only $600. It's we get it a little cheaper through her brother.
Only $600.
But it's a Kimber. It's the R7 Mako. It's actually a nice carry gun.
That one,
So's a Ruger.
The Colt 45 was nice.
Yeah. No.
Yes.
That was not a Colt.
It was a Colt.
It was not a Colt.
It's a Colt.
If it was a Colt for $475, it would have been in a gun cabinet already.
The one we used.
Oh, Louis.
Yes.
Yeah.
That one was so nice.
That was a bit up there.
But the one Gary has, you keep eyeballing, and that's like a limited like time that's gonna be in there.
Yeah, Brandon told me. He goes, remember that thing you were looking at? It's not there anymore. I go, what? He goes, yeah, I got it.
He was kidding.
Yeah.
But like, 1911's only gonna be there for so long. You can order. You probably can't order the Kimber whenever you want because it seems like a always out of stock kind of thing. But like, you can always order the other things. Whatever else you're looking at, I don't know. Taurus TX22. Taurus GX4. I don't even know anymore.
GX4.
Well, you like the Taurus TX22 as well.
I will have a 1911.
I will. Sure.
But I think I want it 9mm. Keep all the calibers the same and still fun.
That is nice though, because like.
See, that's not true, Silver Creek. They went the other way. Ruger's actually nice. Taurus was crap for the longest time, and they had a bad reputation. But they've kind of turned a corner, and they've made some guns that you start watching some videos and some they got quite a few things in the top 10 reviewed guns that are right up there with the 3.6 what's the sig? 365, whatever their carry gun is.
Hear me. But yeah, then you could just get a bunch of 9mm if you keep everything in 9mm. That's why the 243s are nice, because those are the two ones that are going to go hunting. So we can just get a bunch of 243. I'm trying to be different. I'm going to get something so nice, you'll be even more jealous.
That's fine.
Oh, it is? Okay, good.
Yeah,
That movie's so loud.
it is. They've kind of come a long way, and they've made themselves better than what they were, and at least come back into not sucking. But I really like. How did I remember his name before? Hiccup 45.
I can't even tell you anymore.
I really like his range. That's what I'd like to do. I got in touch with a guy today about some AR 500 steel. He's supposed to get back to me on price.
I can't. It's so funny because he didn't think he had his pistol permit for like the longest time.
Since 05.
He's had his pistol permit since 05, and like he had a gun cabinet just sitting in the corner of his room. Like that thing was like never opened. Because you didn't go hunting, you didn't go to the range, we weren't members of any clubs. That thing was like never opened. And then like not this year, but I think late last year, I started to like want to go hunting. Because now I think I was like old enough to go or something. I don't know. But and then he was like getting more into the things again.
No, you're right. The 9 definitely has the same knockdown power as the 45. But it's kind of cool.
Okay. 7mm08 though.
It's kind of cool to
It's
just.
got more knockdown power than 243.
But you save a boatload of money shooting a 9 over a 45 these days.
Okay. Well, like then I got him the big gun cabinet, and then we started getting into rifles more because we were all gonna go hunting. So we started getting into rifles. And then he was like he wanted his pistol permit.
It's getting on.
And he went to like. She was like, oh, he got his paperwork for his pistol permit, and she was like going through the lockbox to find him something, and his pistol permit was in there. And that's where this is taken off. Because then you got a pistol, she got a pistol, and now you all are looking at different ones. You can make a whole shelf for him in the gun cabinet.
I'll do something.
Make a little shelf for them in the gun cabinet. And display them. So if you need them, you just like, boom.
Yep.
You know those little, at Crossroads, those little metal like things where it's like a big bar, but like it goes out for each one, and then you put the gun on there. Just do one of those. Do a little shelf and do the little metal things, and leave the clip like sitting out there. And then they'll be on display.
I like it.
I have the best ideas.
I'm not going to do it, but I like it.
Well, you both are interested in like multiple different pistols. New pistols. So like instead of having like 4 boxes in your closet, you just have a little shelf.
Somebody here?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know. It looks like a baboon. Some lady in a car.
I forgot what I was going to say. The bad lever. I definitely want. I think I want a 22. I know that sounds stupid, but I want a 22 semi-auto.
You have one.
Pistol. Just because I think it'd be cool to plink away with that for hours for $50 instead of
Alan?
$2 a trigger pull.
Oh. Oh well.
Is it another weird person that backed out into the road?
No, they're just sitting there. Some dude got out. He's wearing a jersey. Oh well. Well, who's going next? Bob Kaler isn't going?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. 22, go up there and plink with it, you know?
That's what we do anyways, but his 22 is crusty.
Yeah, it needs a cleaning, but
You can't even. It's so funny. And it's the bullets, too. It's the bullets and it's the clip in the gun.
they're old.
It's okay, though. Oh.
SIG had one. It was used. Night glow sights. I couldn't make a deal on it. Or didn't try to make a deal on it. I was actually going to go back and see if I could make a deal on it.
Where?
Adirondack.
Well, we have 3 minutes left, so...
They do make some cool stuff. They do make some, like, I don't know, weird stuff. Like, if you're a space age kind of, I don't know, man. Some of the stuff just looks weird to me. Like, it don't look like a pistol at all.
I tried to convince him to get
Something
this
pretty
7mm08 that was like... It was like a pistol, but it was like half a rifle, too. They're so cool. Imagine, like, pulling that thing, you're like...
I could have had a Kel-Tec rifle.
Today is a
223.
busy day for, like, phone calls. We've gotten so many phone calls. I woke up because, like, the phone was ringing and nobody answered it. And it, like, went to the voicemail and somebody had a rabbit that they found on the side of the road. And they wanted to take it here, but we gave them numbers to, like, wildlife things. But there's been so many phone calls today. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah, my nephew has one. It's actually pretty cool. It's got 3 magazines. One there. The other 2 tuck up in the handle. There's like 2 spots in the handle. And you can drop that one, pull them out of the handle and snap them back in. I'm like, that's a pretty cool idea. So you got them right there. And folding stock. That was pretty cool. I could have got it for a deal at one point, but I didn't. And it was in 223.
You need a bigger gun cabinet. Where is it going to go?
Oh, under the bed. Raise the bed up.
The cats will get into that. And then you'd be like, I can't even see in there. Anyways. So it's 6 o'clock. So we're going to end it. And maybe we'll be back Sunday. If not, definitely next Wednesday. Because I don't got school. So, thank you all for watching. And I hope you all have a great day.
Yeah. Catch us all later. Enjoy the week.
Through the day.
Through the day. Have fun. Mothballs. Apparently that's the Spanish word for the day, or special word for the day. Spanish special.
Spanish special.
Enjoy the week. See you all when we see you. I don't know. I don't know if it'll be Sunday, but it'll be.
Yeah. I don't know if we're streaming Sunday or not, but you'll figure it out. Bye, everybody. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.
Catch you all later.
Bye.